Okay, so you know how we all love a good deal, right? That feeling of saving money, like it's almost like it's built into us. But what if I told you that sometimes like that urge to save money actually leads us into like a financial trap? It's called spaving, and you've probably fallen for it before. Like think about all those buy one get one free offers. They seem like you can't miss out on them. Like when you're at the grocery store and you see a ton of strawberries, and you suddenly think you need 2 pints, even though just one is probably enough for you. Or what about when you're shopping online and they have that free shipping thing? You know, you have to spend a certain amount to get free shipping. And so you add another thing to your cart, like another pair of socks, even though you don't really need them. Well, that, my friend, is spaving. It's basically spending more money to supposedly save money. And these retailers, they're like experts at this. They use like psychology and stuff to make us think that we're winning. But actually, we could be spending way more than we wanted to. So let's break down how spaving works. These businesses, they make these promotions that like take advantage of the fact that we want stuff now. And they also take advantage of our fear of missing out. Deals right in front of us, making us feel like we'd be dumb to not take them. But here's the thing, a lot of times the math doesn't make sense. Like those buy one, get one free deals, they sound great, but what if you only needed one thing? And what about those strawberries? You know, if you can't eat them all before they go bad, you're not saving money, you're just wasting food. And all those times that you spend a little extra, well, they add up, especially now with prices being so high. It's like your budget is slowly dying from 1,000 tiny cuts. Okay. And then, those free shipping thresholds, they can be kind of tricky too. Like imagine you're shopping online and your cart has like $40 worth of stuff in it and shipping is $15. But to get free shipping, you have to spend $75 total. So you start looking for more things to add to your cart just to get up to that 75. And you try to justify it to yourself by thinking, well, I might need these things eventually. But are you really saving money? Or are you actually spending $35 more than you wanted to just to avoid that $15 shipping fee? And then there's those like really tempting tier discounts. You know those deals where it's like spend $100, get 50% off. They make you feel like you're getting a steal. But then you look in your cart and it's like overflowing with clothes and gadgets and all kinds of stuff just so you could get that discount. You hit that $100 mark, you're feeling good about yourself. But wait a minute, you still spent $50, and now you have all this stuff that you might not even use. See, these tactics are designed to use something called anchoring. It's a psychological trick where like stores set a really high price at first, and then they offer you a discount so the sale price seems amazing. And we get so focused on how much money we're saving that we forget to think about how much we're actually spending. So how do we avoid these spaving traps? Well, the good news is it's not about like depriving ourselves. It's about being more aware and making better choices about what we spend our money on. One of the best ways to do that is to have a budget. I know the word budget can sound boring, but trust me, a budget isn't about limiting yourself. It's about giving yourself permission to spend money on the things that are really important to you. You think of a budget like a roadmap for your money. It helps you see where your money is going and make good choices about your spending so you can reach your financial goals. And when you have that clear picture, it's so much easier to resist those spaving temptations. There's like a ton of different ways to make a budget, so you can just pick one that works for you. One popular way is the 50-30-20 rule, where you use 50% of your money for your needs like rent and groceries, 30% for your wants like entertainment and eating out, and 20% for savings and paying off debt. Or you could try something called zero-based budgeting, where you decide what you're going to do with every single dollar you earn. The important thing is to find a system that makes you feel in control of your money. And remember, budgeting isn't about being perfect. It's about making progress. You know,
Okay, another really easy but effective strategy is to make a shopping list. Seriously, a shopping list can be your best friend when it comes to avoiding spading. When you shop with a list, you can focus on getting the things that you actually need and not the things that those flashy promotions are trying to make you buy. You know, those displays at the end of the aisles and the stuff they put right by the checkout, they don't have as much power over you when you have a list to keep you on track. And here's a pro tip: make your shopping list really specific. Like instead of just writing milk on your list, write down 1 gallon or 2% milk. Or instead of just bread, write down whole wheat sandwich bread. The more specific your list is, the less likely you are to buy things you don't need. Okay, and lastly, let's talk about a rule that can be a game changer when it comes to avoiding spaving the 30-day rule. It's pretty simple. Before you buy anything that you don't absolutely need, wait 30 days. I know waiting can be hard, but this waiting period can save you so much money and regret. During those 30 days, you might realize that you don't actually need or want the thing as much as you thought you did.
Also, during those 30 days, you can comparison shop, you can check different stores and websites, and even wait for sales. You might find a lower price, or you might even find something else that you like better. But most importantly, during those 30 days, you can check your budget and make sure that you can actually afford this thing without messing up your other financial plans. Ask yourself, can I buy this and still pay my rent and my bills and reach my savings goals? A lot of times that 30-day pause is all we need to make a smarter decision. It helps us take the emotion out of shopping and think more clearly about what we're doing. So there you have it, 3 powerful strategies to fight spaving and become a more mindful spender. Remember, spaving is all about tricking us into spending more money than we planned. But if we use a budget and a shopping list and that 30-day rule, we can be smarter than those stores. And we can take control of our money. And remember, this isn't about not buying things. It's about having the power to decide how you spend your money. When you really think about what you're spending your money on, you don't let those stores trick you into spaving. And that can really help you feel good about your finances. So next time you see like a crazy good deal, just take a second and think about it. Ask yourself, is this really a good deal or is this just spaving? You get to decide. You have the power, so make good choices and watch your confidence grow.